Hello and welcome to this James the Bike Guy, where today we're getting a chance to take a look at the Rockshox Rudy Ultimate. Now this Rockshox Rudy Ultimate is in their Explorer setup, which means that this is a gravel specific front fork from Rockshox, and something that we're going to begin to see a lot more common as gravel bikes continue to get more rowdy and rowdier. Now this is e-bike approved should your gravel bike be electronic. But in the setup that we have here, this particular one is a 40 mil travel suspension. So this part is going to go up and down 40 millimeters. You can get it in 30 millimeters as well. And on the topic of 30 millimeters, the stanchion diameter of this fork is 30 millimeters. Now, this setup being the ultimate version means that it's going to come with a couple of things that really are going to help with how it performs. The first piece is going to be that it's got their Charger Race Day damper, which is similar to what you see in the SID SL. You do have a lockout, really light setup. On the non-drive side, you are going to have their Solo Air setup, so that's going to be tuned up for the short travel, but it's similar technology to what they use in their other forks. You can increase and decrease air pressure right into that Schrader valve. And then as we go down on the fork, you'll see these lowers are just very slender, pretty good looking. They do rock a 12 by 100 millimeter through axle. This of course has the Rockshox Maxle that just unscrews, and that's going to be your axle setup. And then you can slide that right back into place. And then on the non-drive side is going to be the connection for your disc brake. So the disc brake connection on this bike is of course flat mount. So flat mount caliper goes on with a minimum rotor size of 160 millimeters. Last things to really talk about this is it's going to use the Maxima Plush damping fluid, which should help reduce friction, but more importantly, damper noise. So you're not going to get that swoosh noise on your gravel bike when you're going down the trail. You get this integrated fender, which you can opt for. Bolts on with 3 bolts, gives a nice little fender, and you still have clearance inside of here for up to a 50 millimeter tire. The fork comes in both a 45 and a 51 millimeter offset, and then your steer tube is 1.125 down to 1.5 inch tapered. And that's a look at the Rockshox Rudy Ultimate, so it's time to find out what it weighs. And the actual weight of this Rockshox Rudy Ultimate is going to come in and weigh 1,345 grams.